Welcome to another of the key strands of the Excellence for Everyone programme, and that is of resilience and motivation. Research and evidence, including that from the EEF, tells us that to focus on metacognition and self-regulated learning provides high impact for low cost on the progress of our pupils. We also see that pupils from poorer backgrounds or from families with more complex needs can experience a confidence deficit, a lack of role models, and a lowering of expectations. Which is why the focus on these metacognitive strategies is at the heart of excellence for everyone and longer-term change for our disadvantaged pupils.
Resilience and particularly motivation. Motivation is the beating heart of metacognition and self-regulated learning. I'd argue that this is really key to success around addressing educational inequality, but we don't help pupils to be resilient or motivated by telling them to be more motivated and more resilient. We need to explicitly teach pupils the strategies around how to do that, that I've got an approach to learning that's going to support me to be resilient. And that's why it's more complex than putting, say, a learning pit poster on the wall, as useful as those things might be. It's about giving me the strategies to overcome difficulties. I can't be resilient or motivated without being explicitly taught those things. I would argue, too, that the best way to improve my motivation, my self-confidence, my resilience is by me overcoming difficult, challenging learning in the classroom. There's some stuff that you can do to address that outside of the classroom, but ultimately it needs to be that the learning is accessible to me, but I'm doing what everybody else is doing too. It needs to be challenging. The more I do that, the more that builds up my self-confidence, my motivation, my resilience, because then I understand when I do find things difficult that actually that resilience is absolutely critical for me to overcome those challenges.
Within the resilience resources, there are 2 workshops you can choose from. They are Emotional Intelligence, which looks at how we can support pupils to become more self-regulated when it comes to their own emotions, as well as providing a deeper understanding of what emotional intelligence is. And Resilience and Classroom Confidence, which looks at pupil confidence, self-efficacy, and strategies to expand the knowledge base of our pupils. The resources provide everything you'll need to deliver these workshops: slides, facilitator notes, and all relevant handouts and further reading. If you are using these resources within the delivery of a complete workshop programme, think about ensuring you make time for schools to reflect on the progress of their in-school impact projects, celebrating their successes, but also challenging their thinking. And make some time for school teams to reflect on the resilience of their own target pupils. Ask them how they will test and monitor resilience of their pupils, potentially using some Excellence for Everyone programme tools or those within the Impact Ed platform.
I work for Portsmouth Teaching School, and I run lots of training for the school, and metacognition really underpins everything that I offer. I try and make that thread flow through all the courses that I run, because it's so important to move children on in their learning. So thank you for this programme for enabling me to put that into my other materials.
The next video introduces another key strand of the programme, that of self-awareness and metacognition.